everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the State Palace Theater. Great venue here in New Orleans for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Marciano. His adversary, coming out of Baltimore.
Little get-to-know-you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Doubling up the jab by Johnson. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Is it a very underrated defensive strategy against a power puncher to be an inside fighter, to actually get in there and smother a guy?
No, actually, instinctively, you know, nature tells you when there's something you should be scared of, and I think you should be scared of a power puncher. Usually you want to stay away from it, and you give him room to catch you. Really what you have to do is realize through experience and teaching that if you're close, if you're in the eye of the storm, you can negate that power.
Piercing jab. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Come on, kid. Good body shot. The right hand came home. What do you look for here out of the referee? What should he be looking for so that he knows, hey, listen, it's time to stop this fight. The cut has gotten so bad.
Well, first of all, he's looking at where the blood is flowing from. It's above the eyes, so it's going down. It's impairing the vision. So that's going to get the referee's attention, and he's going to eventually bring the doctor up into the corner.
Good work defensively by Johnson. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
And we come to the end of round number 1. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie, didn't you?
Yep.
Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Meldrick Johnson showing good form with that right hand. Move your head! Johnson's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Well, you can tell that this cut is now a major problem. If that cut gets any worse, I think this fight's coming to an end.
Well, that's exactly what the doctor would look at if the referee brings him up, where the cut is. It's not really as far as whether or not it's bleeding a lot or whether or not to us it looks like a terrible cut. It's where it's placed. If it's in a place where it can do permanent damage, the doctor will stop this fight.
And another jab. And there he is scoring with the right hand. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Sometimes it can happen just from the mouth guard and the impact of a punch, but you can tell he's bleeding from the mouth. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Scored well up top. And that's the end of round 2. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut, the kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Johnson's taking a lot of punishment, maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Johnson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Good-looking 2-punch combination there. Johnson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Well placed, straight right hand. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Final minute of this. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. Did you see that? He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Johnson's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Hits him in the mug with the right. Well off the mark by Johnson. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Landing 2 jabs by Johnson.
You need to keep that head. Okay. I want to see that straight right. Throw a jab and straight down the middle. Got that? Jab, jab, right. Nice work. He can't handle your speed. It's too much.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously, the rounds is circled there. You see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Johnson. Johnson's coming out. Huge right hand comes crashing home. Oh, and there you go. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?